Closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Oh!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
No, don't do that. Come on! We can do it. I keep pushing up button fire. Good.
Miller, chopper's
Oh yes!
grounded. Repeat.
Whoa!
Jensen!
We get there, we get there.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Sweet as.
Shit.
Oh dear. That's a big valuable. It is.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all. We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And plan. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Kind of madness is gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles,
saying
Ankara,
Switzerland.
Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation.
Serovision is closely towards
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
No, I'm not too sure, but
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
no.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Possible detonations.
Oh, boom,
Looks like
boom, boom,
horrible.
Yes.
another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new
Interpol.
anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have Task Force 29.
Agent Jensen.
Hello?
I won't let it happen again.
Oh. Hello. Sweet ass. Ooh, numbers.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risk.
876.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed.
Okay.
Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements.
Should have sorted it out.
I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Oh, secret meetings.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Okay.
Hot off.
No, I'm afraid they are not.
What do you mean the papers are no good? You just let my wife see.
You, come here. Me? Yes, you. What is your name? Vladimir Shukov.
So sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Yeah, honestly, don't know her, honest.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up.
There's always something in it.
Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman, moving a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se.
Okay.
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. Didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? Yep. To hell with that.
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Hold it! Hand over your papers.
No. Well, okay. Only asked nicely.
Just watch yourself, Clank.
Don't you call me Clank. Cheeky sods.
I hate this city. Come on.
Okay.
If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did.
Yeah.
But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
The neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip, custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's mother...
No! Got dead.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Come on, boy, you can do this. Come on.
Stand back, let me help.
Oh dear. Huh. 40 hours after, again.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Charming.
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Right, let's do a bit of searching. Yeah, my tickle.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's Dave. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
I think I can read here.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
No, don't want that. My inventory. I feel that one. Stun gun. Let's call him.
Adam, thanks for calling me back.
Hey.
Sarif.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Ah, that's nice of you. Thank
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. There wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. When the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Ogs.
security is just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Bye-bye. Access to computers. Unlocked.
As you wish. I'll keep you safe. As you wish. But remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk.
So I've got a panel somewhere. Okay, let's have a look. Where would the panel be then?
Until then, I have to reiterate some things. You know, we haven't heard much about this Task Force 29 initially. The one Interpol created in 2018.
Ah! Picture frame. No, is that it? That'll be it. Okay. Let's get out of there then. Let's get out. I would see you around.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Okie dokies.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys.
Okie dokies.
So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door is the most peaceful option. I got it.
Okie dokies.
You, stop right there. Yeah, you, down on your knees.
Hands behind your head.
Oh dear.
You want to be an accessory?
Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move. That's for me to...
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget about your...
Doc Larry! Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All Augs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way,
Without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Okie dokes.
This document agent you mentioned, is he the one in charge? He gets you to stop Augs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
Okie dokies.
Alright, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get you latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Oh, I think I'll ask a lot of questions, thank you.
I'm serious. I saw him last night out behind the building. He had a mail if you want. A bad news.
So we do blue things over there. Looking up a map.
You need to see Drahomir first. I don't handle new customers.
Wonder what that Vano guy wanted. You looking for permit?
Yes.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money?
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
What?
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every Aug sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work, puts more effort in than we ask her to.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night. Uniform is done.
Right, looking at maps over there. Right.
Area certified secure.
You go around this way. That helps. Can't do a lot there. this way then. Ah. That's fine. Oops. That's what I wanted to search. Okay, we got that. Yeah, it's fine. Don't know what it is, but we'll have a look. This is the way we sneak across. Aha!
City smells wrong.
It's facing this way. Nobody can see me. Super secret. I want to go through that door then, is it? Right. I'll go through there.
Noise.
Bite. He's looking at me.
Smells like violence. I like it. You think this is the end?
Ah! Right, awesome. Ooh, there's a hatch. Hatches work. Wait, where are we? And there's gas. Great. Okay. So hatches don't work here. Okay. Right.
Set something in the corner.
See this camera moves. Does it move? Do you move at all?
Should get it to work faster.
That's not looking the upgrades? No. Is anything I control or nothing? Anything? Something? Nothing? No. Okie dokie. Nothing now. Uh-oh. I'm getting hostile, but I can't see anyone.
That dead man!
Is that it? Would that be it? Not too difficult now, was it? Ah! Here we go. dit doen van?
I'm gonna shoot it! Try to run on your book! Make this worthwhile!
Is he dead? He is. Hey, I killed him. He died. Oh, gone. Right. Great. Oh, what's this over here? Crafting parts, okay. Oh, so I can squeeze over here. Yeah, that's cool. Right, then let's switch to run resets. Let's hack it then. Where do you need to go?
Anomaly detected.
Go on then.
Access granted.
Sweet house. Cameras. Wait then. Let me see.
Please don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no OG left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse.
Do things, yeah.
Okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other orgs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand.
Love a
Maybe
game
you
console
could,
company.
you know.
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
Wow. Maybe.
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
Maybe.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again.
Honest.
Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Yeah, it does help.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of.
Oh dear.
We've already taken care of the guys outside. They won't be a problem.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you. As mysterious military types go, you're pretty neat, I guess.
Ah, that's nice.
By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
I will.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Food and things. Sound like then. Boom boom. Story item. All story things, yeah. Go! Go! Unlock, please. Oh, I want to open. Got some pennies now. Okay. Crafting parts, sweet. Oh shit. Oh fuck. How do I put away my gun? Oh, it's actually my trigger. Okay. Do it. Database. Information. Wait, done.
Just because Drahomir looks like a...
She's got it in for trouble.
Hello? Just because Drahomir looks like a cop doesn't mean he's a real cop.
He should...
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
Shouldn't I?
I used to be a cop, for what it's worth.
Let me guess. Not in Prague. And not since the incident.
In America. Detroit, a long time ago.
I envy you. I look forward to the day that I can say I used to be a cop. A long time ago.
That bad?
If I could do it again, I would be a fireman. No one looks into a fire and thinks, shit, does this one really deserve it? You can just follow orders and feel good about it.
Yeah, as always.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Drahomir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing Augs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of bucket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Augs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in?
Okay.
What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
There was a girl named Elena. The way she tells it, she was forced at gunpoint to work for Drahomir. They kept her in a little room and made her forge documents for them.
Why didn't she go to the police?
She was scared. A lot of people are scared.
Yeah, of course they are. Prague's going to hell. The bad cops don't care and the good ones are too busy filling out forms. Fuck it. Drahomir's been doing this shit for long enough and I'm sick of being told to ignore it.
Kick ass.
Official police business now. Stay out of it.
Okay.
Time to shut it down, Drahomir!
Great.
Oh, you want to do nothing?
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices. Teach us to have children so that we may love them.
Okay.
Primus, is that you?
Are you a Renka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want.
There's got a name tag on it, you know.
Just leave us alone.
That's a doubt.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Irenka. She gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Irenka is not well. We must shield her.
Irenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit, to keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it.
I think she's a bit
Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
She's been dead a long
Are you keeping watch? Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
We're just trying to keep peace and order here.
Oh, proper secretary. Proper secretary, there we go. Read it. Wait, Leon, there's one. Leave you alone. Not done anything. Right, okay, so that's like a restricted area, so we can find a way around it.
Tak si pro mě. Pojď,
Can I go through this way then? Right.
Aha.
This area is not safe for pedestrian traffic.
How did it ever come to this?
You looking at something?
Secretary. Let's search anything. I'll just up here. Oh. Aha. Okay. No, I don't want to go there. I'll start now. No, shit, no. Okay.
Go there! Stop!
Oh,
hey, we did it.
5 nuggets. Five nuggets. Kentucky Fried Chicken nuggets. I can't believe I cocked up like that. Oh well. That's the way it happens. Okay, we never went part too far. Hey, my darling, how you doing? Hellos. How's the gorgeous Zoe? Bloody adverts. Ad block. Oops. I'm doing good, my darling. I'm doing good. Yourself? Oops. Dead it.
Maybe it's safe to stay here.
They're dead. You don't have right.
That's it. Run away, fucking coward!
Aha!
You think you can trick me? Go fuck yourself!
Got sick over here. Shoot up there, I'll shoot up here. I go over here now. Right. Come on now. Reload. Aha, you. What's this? This is Deus Ex. Mankind something. I thought I played something different. Ah! Boom. I'll be honest, I've been playing this game since the very first, back in 1990 odd, and it's one of those games I just absolutely adore. And this is the latest iteration of it. Show me what you're made of. Ah, there's one down there. Right. Dee-dee-dee! So how's your day been, my dear? Did I got all of them now? You're not doing Sea of Thieves? No, I haven't got that game. I don't think I've even heard of that one, to be honest, I don't think. Unless that's what it's saying I'm playing, which it shouldn't be. Woohoo! Awesome! Absolutely awesome. That's great news. I know I gotta get my ass again, try to stream a bit more. I'll get there. I know streaming on Twitch is a bit harder. It's a harder way to go, but unfortunately, Mixer's been a pain in the bum. It's only game free on Xbox Game Pass. I don't have Game Pass. I'll be honest. Like, get back on Mixer. I would in a way, but I just got fed up with Mixer not working. Is whenever I try to stream on Mixer, it just kicks me off stream. People can't read it. They got to keep refreshing the browsers and everything. It just seems to be so broken. When I'm trying to watch someone, it just doesn't work half the time. You know, it's just disappointing.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon.
Oops.
Man, you remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
I remember it's red. Find the monies. Peter. Yeah, I mix some of your Mixer, but it's over there. I must be on Mixer, but I don't miss the nonsense on
I'm
there.
getting worried. Should I be calling every police station in
Yeah,
town
trying to
looking for
fix
you?
things.
That's
Trying
not
to
necessary. I'll be in soon.
Good.
sort out
We've got work to do.
all the bugs, glitches, and everything. And then the insults, putting a lot of work in the community, streaming, trying to build myself up, trying to help support other streamers on there, and then like Mixer just throwing a big span in the works to everyone, and
no wonder kind.
massive insults.
Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble.
Absolutely, you know, I just think
They're not going to be a
Mixer
problem
just done a
anymore.
massive, disgusting
What do they want? You
slap in
behind
the
on your
face to
protection money?
all the new streamers there. And streamers have been people streaming for a year or so.
I don't think it's about money.
What
I got
slap
this
in the
little
face?
misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
The Valley internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself.
Yeah,
as soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I
know,
mean,
it's not about getting a
scary,
partnership
right?
or anything like that.
I'm
It's-
surprised people go
well,
out
it
at
kind of
all.
is and it kind of isn't. It's not about
Sometimes
that.
people don't have a choice.
It's just like they made
My
two
systems took
people
a
build
hit.
their channel up and maybe
I
get
was hoping you
somewhere
could help me get
on
everything
streaming.
running again.
A massive kick in the
Took a
face.
hit?
They made something that
You mean-
was quite a fair bit of work to do.
Shit! Why didn't you say so?
Possible.
We need to get you
Do
in the
something
chair.
that is virtually
The
impossible on
chair.
it.
You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty
An
photos
average of
of
50
yours.
viewers just to get
Real
partnered.
close.
And if you look on the main website there, you only got about 10 people who actually get 50 followers.
Get the
So let
gas
alone
going.
Coherent's 50 followers, viewers, sorry,
Just need to sort of dive
in 2 months.
Feel
What a
my
mistake.
way around.
Hang on a sec. You're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just
It is crap.
stalling.
It is crap.
Those illiterates aren't going to get in here.
You know, when I
Don't
started,
be
it was it
scared of the
350
chair,
followers.
okay?
I felt perfectly
The
fair,
chair
and an
is
average of
gentle.
30 viewers.
I
Yeah,
promise.
that's still
This
quite
thing
hard
with the
going, but
Diwali
it's
is
possible.
nothing.
But now they've
Altar's
changed it to
pissing where he
750
should.
followers.
I
That's
count
fair.
on you to
Not an
fix
issue
me,
with that.
Kohler.
But then 50
To some extent,
viewers.
your problems are my problems.
That's
Mistake.
sweet, Jensen. Altar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy.
I'd rather they
The
say
men
they
outside,
carried 2,000
they were
followers.
his men. But the
And an
big
average of
boss
20
man is
25
Radic
viewers.
Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure or what?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
All right. Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll
Yeah, after
feel
all, like, this is the community that makes it
far
about from.
away, like you're
Not the
someone
platform
else.
making the community.
But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
Before I know it. Do. Anyway, weebles wobbles.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to. Your retinal display should be back soon. You
what's he done?
move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected, but you got some strange fucking ogs back there.
Before you know it.
I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water.
Yeah.
Or something stronger, maybe?
No, I tried to
You
follow
got
the
it, Jensen.
community, but
Just
you know, I'm watching Matt like he's trying to
Rebooting was the only way
apologize
to
for
save
bugs
you.
and cocktails and everything else. It's like, oh,
Core
there we go.
meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these. I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you want to use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun.
Yeah, just for fun.
Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So,
Yeah, but
you
hot
know,
stuff.
maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together.
Yep.
Whatever choices you make
can't you
from
follow me
here on
around?
out, they're your choices.
Chicken.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my AUGs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that?
Huh?
Seriously, if you talk to Sarah, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere.
I need to
like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful, is what it is.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Seraph job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Saraph's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you?
Oh, you're on your phone? Oh, that's not good.
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility.
You saw
in Alaska
the
to
Twitch
recover.
app on the Xbox.
It was a few months there.
Sorted then.
The more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy.
Yay!
Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just...
Oh, fair enough.
It would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
Go on then, next step.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say
Which
that.
Minecraft are you playing?
I ordered
Vanilla?
all my fancy tech from this
Windows
illegal
10 edition?
catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted.
Pocket on the tablet.
By Otar Botkovelli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Still not as good as Java Edition, but it's come a long way. Right, let's see what kind of stuff I can find around here. Aha! All this sticker stuff. Soccer, crafting parts. Yep. More crafting parts. Oh, this is stuff I can do. I'll go slate. Oh, let's use it. Long old right, it is, yeah, long old right. Right there. Let's go. Ooh, I got 9 presses. Okay, that's good. Let's go for that one now. Second. Let's just leave it there for time. Okie dokies. Okie dokies. Oh, hello, buddy. Three new practices already. Oh, very cool. Hang on, did I have 5 a minute ago? I'm sure I had a couple more. Oh. You shall get that. Aha.
Jensen, it's Miller.
Hello, Miller.
I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Okie dokies. No, I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Go.
The only thing I am guilty of is
So wait. What you're telling me is that you're more concerned about organized crime in the city than terrorist attacks? Am I hearing you right?
The Ascension is our only escape from this flesh.
You don't want to go upstairs, am I? Upstairs.
Join us, brother.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Let's go again. Okie dokes. Full service.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead, why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Okay. Okie dokies. Okay.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
That was good, but you jumped down there.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze.
Nice time for a walk.
Yes.
These papers are up in
Friendly company. The Santa Group wishes you a good day.
Excuse me.
Yes. Do you have some questions?
How about a few credits? Come on.
Few credits.
When you wish upon a star.
What?
The song, it's in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop.
Travels. Bing bong, 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 bing. Bing bong, bing bong, bing 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 bing. Boom, 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 boom. Right then. Okay. Ooh, I know what I want to do. Hack in.
Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
It spreads around Europe.
Všechno vidím.
Všechno vidím.
He tried to pay with a credit card? Couldn't believe it.
Okay. Up and over. Oh. Oh, are you for real? Really? Can't believe that. Seriously? I'll slip on the ladder and I'll fall and I die like that? Just like that? Yeah, I better put that falling org. Or falling implant. Better. Continue. Here we go. Music case that happens again.
Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
No, I don't think they should be moved there at all. I don't know why.
Sir?
That's what I'm doing.
He tried to pay with a credit card? Couldn't believe it.
Tried to pay by credit card? No! There we go. Ah! That's better.
Like I'm always telling you, Rado, people in all country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes.
Botkovelli.
And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Vano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you. But this is why I do not like dealing with Boggs, Vano. Bad business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone like him.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Mr. Botkovelli, but I'm not the kind of man who abandons a friend in need. A wise businessman like you knows that some friendships are worth it.
Listen to this man, Vano. He's talking to me about loyalty. You have managed to intrigue me. Tell me, how far would you go for your friend, Kolar?
If Kolar needs my help, I'll do whatever needs doing.
What do you think, Vano? Could this man be useful? I think he could. It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation.
Yes.
I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Vano. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr...
Jensen, we have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Kolar's calibrator. I will be in touch.
Okay. That's nice of him.
Nikoladze doesn't find out about this.
You do not have the rank to ask questions.
You said I'm asking questions?
This world is not white and black.
All right, Kolar. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kolar. Call me when you're ready.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Can't defend against that kind of team.
Hey, does anyone hear a crack?
Okay. This is the way we travel. This is the way we travel. Back to my mission.
Wank. I hate watching the news. Wars,
Well, now.
murders, diseases.
They're not come soon enough.
Ridiculous.
Bye.
Ridiculous.
I wish I had not seen that.
What's this?
Excuse me. Would you mind taking a photo of
Come on, go this way. Go this way. Yeah. I can.
Enough problems already.
Paper?
What? I just gave you. Fine. I was here first. What?
Just a moment. I'm trying to help another customer.
Okay. Let's go for this door instead.
Fine.
Oh, there's no door here. Aha. Oh, the secret doors.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant.
You're heading into TF-29 already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Okie dokies. Okay.
Thank you.
Oops.
Adam, you're
Hello.
here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Yes.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, a meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Okie dokies.
Copy that.
Okay. It's gonna be fun now.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns for 50 different people in Switzerland. It made for some very interesting reading.
Cute. But they're never going to beat the time they broadcast
Patience
that
is the first thing
sweatshop.
you learn a hair and a half.
Causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to say.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. You measure that for
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You checked with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
Okay.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. Singh may be able to dig up more for me once he's back in Basra with the Jinn. Just hope his cover isn't fucked, since you couldn't be bothered to disable that comms booster.
The way I remember the briefing, McCready, disabling the comms booster wasn't the op. Stopping the sale of black market weapons and AUGs was.
Fair enough, Jensen. You got me there. Anyways, look. With Singh's contacts in the desert, maybe something will ping on these gold-masked jokers and we'll nail them quick. Probably just another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know.
Oops.
I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware.
Yes.
Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys isn't gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
I've run DNA checks through all the outfits. Agent Jensen, nothing.
Hello.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agents. Nothing.
This is the 3rd scent attack destroyed Prague in the last month. All of them occurring after Dr. Dallas Rucker.
It is Jensen.
Agent Neumann, report to
Yes, it is Jensen, but I don't want to talk to you.
They have better software. Satellite offices, you think one of them
Ursa Meyer, report to cybercrimes. Agent Meyer to cybercrimes.
The LZ's totally overrun.
Participants. Anything there? No, okay, not quite there.
Listen up, team. What's our status? Where was that chopper headed?
I have 3 airfields in Qatar that are...
promising, but they're privately owned, and nobody
gotta
can
go.
get close enough to take a look.
Or something.
I got a whole lot of nothing. Every time I send someone to follow up on a lead, it turns out the buildings are abandoned.
That's cute. I'll find something in here. Door locked. Locked door. Okay, it's fine. Nothing down there. That's what I should do more often. Door helps.
It's gonna take them a while to piece the fix together.
Forensics.
You think one of them will pop up on some
I feel terrible for his wife.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Right here! No change from last hour! It's a smart move. They don't want to be caught in dragnet.
State police says they're still hauling out bodies.
ThankYou! Was it an accident? I'm on it! Still
Still not confirmed.
I need her name. These guys might be satellite offices.
Agent Doyle, report to Agent Creed. Fully urgent.
Dark days ahead.
Urgent.
You think one of them will pop up on some list?
Keep to Agent Doyle. Report to Agent Creed. Composition can fully urgent. This will trigger them when he does the pop. I'd rather not say.
What are the chances? I'll mail it.
Also can hack.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yep. Well, looks like